Danny, my friend, welcome back. Today,
what is happening?
we met together to do some new records, I think, don't we?
I think so. Good morning. It's coffee time.
Coffee time. It's early evening here in Germany. Coffee time.
Not my fault that you're 9 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, of course. What else? So, what's your first?
Wait.
Let's start. Come, Can we go
Let's
right
do it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so here's a great one. So this is spectacular, I think. Donna Summer.
I think everybody has that record. Huh?
Oh, of course you do. Fantastic. Batgirls, double LP. Beautifully done. Not a stout and tip-on jacket. This is just a standard jacket, but that's fine. Authentic, redone just like the original. Mastered and cut by Kevin Gray.
No.
Brian Smith.
Brian K. Smith.
Brian Smith, of course. My apologies.
No problem.
Standout for me is LP1 side 2, track 2, Journey to the Center of Your Heart. I know it sounds syrupy and all woolly and stuff and cuddly and cozy. It is, but the drums, phenomenal. I mean, it's got power, it's got shove. Great stuff.
You're right. It sounds very good. I'm surprised because I think in that time the production wasn't that lovely. Let me put it that way. And for that time, I think this Donna Summer really sounds great. Although you talked a bit about it, but not as critical enough as you should, in my opinion. You talked about the cover, and for a Vinyl Me Please cover. This cover, when it comes to its quality, is by far. You again have your picture problem, Danny. Shall we put it on pause or?
Nope. Let me fix it.
The cover quality for a Vinyl Me Please is not as good as I'm used to in the last couple of months. But it's
really
it's not that bad. But otherwise, I show later on. I show a cover. Oh my God! But that's, let's say, in around 10 minutes. But otherwise, the release itself, the music, the sound is top.
Yes, agreed. I mean, I guess the cover, yeah, is it the best? No, it's not. But hey,
yeah.
Let's say this. I think it's at least as good as the original.
Of course, probably better.
All right.
Better, yeah. At least here in German. In Germany, we have so flimsy covers you can't imagine it, especially in that time when they did a lot of vinyls. Yeah, that there you are right. That's for sure. Okay, my first turn.
Do it now.
Why we do it? Come on, we do it. My first choice for today is the new Electric Recording Company, and I'm sure I'm the only one who has this record. Am I?
Let me take a look. Oh, look at that. Look what I found.
No.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Porter likes it too.
No, this is a beautiful record. Yeah. The Debussy and then just I mean, you can really feel, it's so funny. I was playing this the other day and there is so much magic when you play an ERC record. And, some of it is probably psychosomatic. Some of it is probably, you're attaching feelings to something that isn't really real and all that kind of stuff. I get all that.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Okay, you're right. You came right to the point. I like it. When you go through some of the earlier releases of Electric Recording Company, especially through the classical ones, you really can hear how they even improved their system now with the new cables. I think they put on silver cables, which made me, when I heard it first, I was very skeptical because silver cables in general, correct me if I'm wrong, are very, very analytic in a way and very precise. And I wasn't sure if I like it. But come on, the clearness and the on
Beautiful.
point is, wow, it doesn't sound like a recording from 1961, does it?
No,
Not at
not at
all.
all. Not at all.
Yeah,
And by the way, the cover, Porter agrees. And by the way, the cover is flat.
yeah.
I know that there's always people that complain about the cover not being flat. The record is flat, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's come on.
But
Porter,
still, I really needed to clean it once more. When
Yes.
it comes to the ERCs,
Yes.
you have to clean them. You have to.
I'm sending out a teaser. I probably shouldn't, but this is going out to Steve Evans, Perfect Vinyl Forever. Just a quick teaser.
Okay.
For a redo. So we'll talk about that some more later.
We will do that. Yes.
Yes.
That's for the ERC. But what can come after an electro recording company? Your turn.
Keeping with the theme of the electric recording company, keeping with the theme of Debussy, and the importance of just the historical importance. I'm following that up with Ramstein.
Great choice. Perfect choice.
Yes. So, and by the way, historical importance, can you believe it? It's been 25 years since their first album came out.
I remember that time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Herzeleid. Phenomenal. Great. You know, I have to say from a sort of hard rock, pop, edgy metal band, I don't know how you classify them otherwise. I mean, they're not hard rock per se, I think.
No.
But anyway, I think they do such a great job of recording, mixing and mastering. The bass is thick and fat and boomy, and you got, you know, it's boomy in a good sense, right? The guitars come through. I mean, the distortion, they've done a great job with this, and the remaster is fantastic. Highly recommended.
I haven't heard it yet, but it looks great. It really looks
beautiful,
great.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
You know, Rammstein, you know, when I first heard Rammstein, I remember the first time I've heard Rammstein was the perfect way to hear Rammstein. I watched the David Lynch movie.
Oh yeah.
And when in that scene, Rammstein started, I said, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, they're crazy.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect, but when you just hear the music, sometimes it's good to hear them, but I never could take them too seriously. It's hard to explain to me. There always has been, oh my God, no, I'm really make me popular probably, but a little bit like clowns in a way.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
You know, I think you brought it, you nailed it. I don't think they themselves take themselves all that seriously.
Yeah.
You know, I think they it's that playfulness that they have. Great band. I mean, I have all of their records.
Yes, you have.
And you know, I think they're fantastic. I think they're fantastic. You know, when you feel down, when you feel like you just gotta rock out, man, you turn on Rammstein to 11 and it's like boom, killer. Hey, who knows? Maybe someone from Ramstein is following your channel, Michael.
No, but my son celebrated sometimes the New Year with the drummer of Rammstein. He told
really?
me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know if I liked it at the time. Yeah. Okay. Right. My next choice. And now we are talking about a jacket, and perfectly made jacket of a beautiful, great release. Mia.
You got it already. Oh.
I got it, although I'm here in Germany. And look at this cover art.
Wow. Wow. That looks cool.
Chapeau vinyl me, please. And great sounding record. They did a half-speed master, which made me at the beginning very skeptical, but they did it right once more. It comes, of course, in colored vinyl, pink and green. And they put so much stuff inside this release, which is, by the way, their 100th release of the Essential series. So then I have to put it in two
Two? Oh, wow.
Separate, because it's so much stuff. And like, Danny, look at that cover.
It's killer.
It's a killer cover. It's a killer record and a killer cover.
Yeah.
And nice to have this recording as a 45 RPM half-speed master.
But it's not only half-speed, it's 45 RPM.
45 RPM.
Wow.
Yeah. And I slept on the other two. I missed them. I read what's on the sticker. It's the first vinyl reissue of Mia's world-conquering sophomore album. Yeah, purple neon green vinyl, half-speed remastered by, maybe you know him, Barry Grint, with Cicely Balston at Alchemy mastering at Aircut at a 45 RPM.
Wow. Never heard of him.
It's a great one.
Yep. I can't wait to get it. I think mine comes in next week. It's shipped. So
and once more, Danny, once more. And we are not through with Vinyl Me Please, at least on my side. We're talking 4 weeks, Donna Summer, Mia.
Yeah.
As audiophile releases. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great.
I keep going back, and you and I talk about this all the time. Seriously, a big kudos to Vinyl Me Please. I have my issues with them.
Sure.
Herbie Hancock. Where is my box set?
Mm-hmm.
I have my issues with them, but they do a spectacular job of picking titles that no one else would dare touch.
Or sometimes they put out the text. Yes, I remember that one. Oh, how great! I forgot about it. And they put it out as a very often audiophile remaster. Kevin Smith, Kevin Gray, Ryan K. Smith, Kevin Gray. Great.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. All right, so here's another one. Are you guys ready?
I don't know.
This came from Instagram. Go figure. An Instagram recommendation from In Sheep's Clothing Hi-Fi. Yumiko Morioka. Japanese ambient piano synth downbeat downtempo. I wonder if our friend Michael Miller knows about these guys or him. Beautiful, great recording. So this came out in the, I think, early 80s.
Okay.
And it's the first time that it was reissued on vinyl, or first or second time it was reissued on vinyl. And phenomenal, beautiful, gorgeous, very rich, very just great music to listen to.
Has Richie Sakamoto his hands on this production? Maybe is Richie Sakamoto somehow connected to this one? Because if it's ambient and 80s, it's all Sakamoto in a way, but not this.
Could be. I've never heard of Yumiko Morioka, so apologies in advance to Yumiko. No disrespect. Konnichiwa. But it's a great album. Highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm. Cool one.
What you got, Michael?
Yeah, something more trivial in a way, not Japanese, not ambient, not 80s. Got this one.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Hot
Fun Willie. And this is the second release in the Vinyl Me Please country series, and sounds great. Beautiful album, great album. But I really have to get used to splattered vinyl country music. It doesn't change anything, but somehow I'm not sure that I need a colored vinyl for a country record. But anyhow, sounds great, beautiful album, and again, great that the country series is out there now, and let's see what they put out in it. On the first release, they did the Johnny Cash, Fools in Prison, which was gone too fast for me, but not that fast. I just slept over it and didn't get it. But was it you who told me that it's from a digital source?
Actually, I think one of your viewers commented on in the section.
This one is all analog.
Analog, yeah. Ryan Smith. Yeah. The cover almost reminds me of Merle Haggard records.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that it's gonna have that sort of bluesy country 70s, right?
In a way, yes, it's a very calm, mellow, beautiful recording. Sometimes that's my personal taste. I would wish me more edges, you know, a
Yeah,
little. But it's a very nice, calm,
yeah.
beautiful listening. And again, great cover, great jacket,
Yeah.
high
Oh,
quality.
love it. Love
Yeah,
it.
you get it?
Yes, it's coming this week, hopefully. So here's another one. I don't know if this is still in print. I think it is. It's the best of Verve. Fantastic. It's 3 records full of Verve classic
Yeah.
stuff, right? I don't know if it's a digital source. I'm assuming it's a digital source because
Probably when it comes to this best of, otherwise it's so complicated.
exactly. Pressed at Chad Kassem's favorite pressing plant, Palace. So he's gonna love this. I think he's gonna order all remaining copies of it. That's just for you, Chad. And so no, it's fantastic. I mean, it has all the hits on there from Billie Holiday to Gene Ammons to Herbie Hancock, Mel Tormey. The Mel Tormey is fantastic, by the way. Great 3 records. You put it on and you get transported into a different time and a different era. Fantastic. And not expensive. I think $50 or so.
Let me slightly disagree.
Okay. In which way?
In the way that I would recommend this box set, this 3-disc LP, if you want to get into the Verve label and see which one musically sticks out to me. And then I would recommend the ones who sticks out to you, buy audiophile remasters or even originals. Again, your camera can.
I just saw it. I don't know what's going on.
And that's because the audiophile remasters, the all analog production remasters, are probably much better sounding, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. There's no question about it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, this is a sort of greatest hits mishmash. Yeah. It sounds great. I mean, again, perspective is the mother of all clarity, right? It's like my favorite saying. If you don't have the analog productions or any of the other reissue labels out there to compare it to, you're gonna think this sounds fantastic, right? And it does. So anyway, good stuff.
Great.
So
go ahead, Danny. Go ahead. Yep.
Okay, the next one is I found this at Mike Rose's Excel Audio in Newport Beach, Chet Baker on Steeplechase.
Oh, that looks great.
Oh, fantastic. Very, typical Chet Baker. He's, probably chugged one too many drinks down, very melancholic. Poor guy, man. The guy was haunted by the demons of alcoholism. I mean, haunted. And, fantastic. Someday my prince will come. Steeplechase label. Phenomenal recording, beautiful music. And you can really feel, just the pain that the guy has, I mean, it's almost.
What pressing do you have in your hands? I didn't get that.
Steeplechase. So this is a Steeplechase reissue from Steeplechase, I believe. It's still in print, $35. And yeah, I mean, they came out in the 70s. I think they did a whole bunch of these. In Europe, recorded in Europe. I think it's where is this? Sweden, probably. Yeah, because Niels Henning Ørsted, Doug Rainey is on here. It's fantastic. Cover is, I mean, you can tell, the colors are not very authentic, but who cares? Fantastic record.
Great tip. Go on if you like.
Okay, so this one is the conclusion of a trilogy of phenomenal music by Dominique Filzan. She's fantastic.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic. So this is the 3rd album And a friend of mine turned me on to her. I think the first one came out maybe 3 years ago or so, somewhere around there. So about once a year, she's come out with these, and great record, beautiful music, sort of popish, jazzy, bluesy, very well recorded.
You know, when you see the cover, you always can imagine how the music is.
Yes,
beautiful.
I know, cover. Right? Isn't that something? Yeah, totally. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah. So this is a great one, in print, cheap. You know, if you care for that kind of music, highly recommend her. And
it's just fresh out, or is it an older?
Yes, just came out 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And I strongly recommend, if you like this, you're gonna like the other 2 albums as well. So you might as well get all 3.
Okay, next. My last one for today, and then your turn again. Do you know this one?
Freddie Gibbs, no.
Gangster rap.
Nice.
And
you
now,
strike me as a gangster rap.
This kind of vinyl makes sense. You know?
Nice.
Talking about Straight Killer. And this one has never been out as a regular vinyl. To my knowledge, it only has been out. It's a 12-inch, by the way. An EP has only been out as a picture disc, and this release, as comes in the Vinyl Me Please hip hop series, really was overdue, because this is gangster rap at its best. You know, you don't need 500 gangster rap hip hop albums, I might say, but this is a great one. I really like this Freddie Gibbs Straight Killer. And finally, on vinyl. You know, I have my problems with picture discs. How do you see that?
What's that?
What do you think about picture discs?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Stay away. Stay away. I mean, you know, if you want to collect them for the sake of having a picture disc, sure. Sound quality wise, they're horrible. Absolutely horrible. I have yet to listen to one that sounds decent.
Exactly. I've never heard any. Never heard any picture disc that sounds decent. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got 4 more, 5 more. 5
more. Okay, then be quick.
Really quick. Boom. Gary Bartz, Jazz is Dead series, or I should say the Jazz is Dead series featuring Gary Bartz. Phenomenal.
I would like it more vice versa. Dead is Jazz.
Dead is Jazz, yeah, right. Absolutely fantastic, man. Great album, great recording. I have 2 of these. I have 4, which is Azimuth, and I have 6, which is Gary Bartz. There's obviously 4 more that I don't have. I listen to them, they're okay, not my cup of tea. But 4 and 6, if you like Gary Bartz and Azimuth, you gotta get it. Fantastic, still in print, good stuff. And now we're gonna have a trilogy of DG, Deutsche Grammophon. So in my opinion, I think they did a brilliant job pivoting to this new classical genre, because frankly, sadly, I think they would have been dead in the water reissuing classical music that no one gives a about, unfortunately. Which is really just a sign of the times, right? I mean, the schlock and the dreck of societal.
Yeah, and too much lang, and too much. I can play it even faster.
Yeah,
they had made some terrible mistakes.
Yes, agreed. So I'm so glad they pivoted. Samuelson Mari, or Mari Samuelson, fantastic. Again, hauntingly beautiful violin. Phenomenal tracks, great music, highly recommended. In print, just came out, well, actually, I think it came out maybe 6 months ago, but I just got it. Fantastic, highly recommended. Then there is one from Christian Löffler, Parallels. Absolutely fantastic. Our friend Michael Mueller probably knows him. I would assume so anyway. Great, similar sort of that new age, new classical, down tempo, ambient, fantastic, very well recorded. 2 LPs, Beautiful, beautiful cover, gorgeous artwork, nice photography, and fantastic sound. And then, of course, the funniest story. I have to tell this story. So this is Balmoral from our friend Michael Miller.
Show it today, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic. I played this 3 times over the last 2 days, through and through, 45 RPM, 2 records.
You know, this is Michael Mueller from the Four Corners, and he has his own vinyl community channel, yep. Noted and archived. He's a very, very good friend of us, and I haven't my copy yet. I'm still waiting. No, no. I'm still waiting, and of course, this is for me a very, very special recording, but I'm still waiting. I hope for the best. You like it? Of course you do, don't you?
It's fantastic. So funny story. Well, there's several funny stories, but in the interest of time, I'm going to keep it to one. And then when you get yours, we'll revisit it and I'll tell the other funny story. So Michael and I met up for lunch the other day at Fingerprints Music here in Long Beach, California. It's a local record shop. It's like an institution. Rand has run it for, I don't know, 25, 30 years almost. I go there once a week. So we walk in, and Michael's never been to Fingerprints. So we walk in, and there's the new record section, and the first album that shows up is this one. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. So I pulled my friend over. I'm like, dude, I asked Michael, of course, first, if it's okay with him. And I said, this, him, this. And they're like, whoa, seriously? That's so cool. So anyway, so that was great. And it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Seriously. And I'm not just saying that. Phenomenal recording, incredible dynamics, bass, highly recommended if you want to tune your system, if you want to set up your speakers for positioning, soundstage, and all that. Fantastic record.
I can't wait to get my copy finally. Oh, yeah. It will eventually arrive, and then we talk again. Danny.
One more. This is not a new record. This is not a reissue. I don't think there is a reissue, but you can find it cheap. This is an original. Michel Jonas. Les fabuleuses histoires de swing, de Mr. Swing. I totally botched it, but whatever. You get it. Michel Jonas. Phenomenal live recording in a Paris club, 1986. This is, I'm not kidding, the best live recording I have and I have ever heard. Absolutely incredible live. There is a track on here that has a bass that will literally shake your house foundation. Probably not so much in Europe.
Depends on your house, huh?
Yeah, not so much in Europe, but here in the US, okay, with wood foundations and all that, this is crazy good. eBay, Discogs, $20, $15. It's a double LP.
Beautiful cover.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And they did a really cool job with, there is a little bit of talking about picture disc, right? So double LP, and then you can flip the.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like
the Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin 3. Yeah. So really nice. I love this kind of stuff, So yeah, great album. Highly recommended. The reason I pulled it in is I played this last night for a friend of mine, and he was literally gobsmacked at how amazing it was. So anyway, good stuff. And also going to perfect vinyl forever for cleaning.
Here we go, Danny.
I love it. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, if you're done, thank you for your time. Hope you liked it. And Danny, next week, one more?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Oh, by the way, real quick, I am this close to launching my channel.
Okay.
So
August, September, October?
2023. Okay. No, seriously. My artwork is almost finished. I'm working with a fabulous designer that has done a really, really good job of transforming the image that I have for the channel into a logo. And I think we're going to go live within the next week or 10 days at the latest. So more to come on that.
You're waiting on J.J. Abrams to produce it?
Correct. Okay. Yes, J.J. Abrams and what's his name? Not Michael. Zimmer. Hans Zimmer.
For the title music. Yeah, okay.
Title music, yes. Okay. So that's coming. He's a little behind. He's got a couple of movie projects.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madani. Hope you like it. See you later.